Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mercedes. In today's video, I have polishes from Garden Path Lacquers to share with you all. It is a new collection that is currently available. It is their spring collection and it's 80s fantasy. With the release of this collection, Garden Path Lacquers is switching over to the paddle brush that you're going to see in these swatches. So beautiful, perfect paddle brushes that make polishing super easy. I know a lot of people prefer paddle brushes. I am not as picky. I mean, the more that I'm swatching, the easier it is to use a paddle brush. But I'm not the pickiest when it comes to brushes. But a paddle brush does make it easier for polishing. So just so you know, with this collection, this brush is going to be in all of the Garden Path Lacquers polishes. All right, so let's get into the swatches. First up, we have Solace of the Shadows, and this is inspired by Legend. So all of these in the PR description have quotes, and I'm going to read them because why not? So the quote is, "I require the solace of the shadows and the dark of the night. Sunshine is my destroyer." This one is described as a red raspberry crelly base accented with blue to green shifting aurora shimmer and red holographic micro glitter. This one had a fantastic formula. I built it up in 2 coats. I think long or short nails, 2 coats is going to be fine for you. What I love about this polish is that blue to green shifting aurora shimmer is so prominent. You can it pops on the nails, and I love this because I love red polish, and honestly I feel like it's very different and very unique from anything that I own. I love how you see the red raspberry base, but the shimmer is so strong and intense, and you're going to see that with a lot of these polishes. Just like the sparkle and the shimmer and the glimmer is so intense. And I love this about this polish is that it has this mixture of all of this goodness in it. Definitely a big fan of the blue to green shifting aurora shimmer in this beautiful base. Pictured are 2 coats of Solace of the Shadows with a glossy top coat. Next up we have End Begin All the Same. This one's inspired by the dark crystal in the quote, "End Begin All the Same. Big change. Sometimes good, sometimes bad." This one is a clear base scattered with large particle pink to gold to green blue shifting shimmer and purple holographic micro glitter. There's a lot going on in all of these polishes and I love it. I love when polishes are busy. I put this one up in 2 coats. I think long or short nails, I'd say 2 to 3 coats, just going to depend on your nail length and what you prefer, but honestly I think 2 coats is going to be fine. And can we just, oh my gosh, can we look at this full mani shot? The glow factor is so intense. I'm not the biggest fan of gold shimmer in polishes. It has to be the right sort of a mixture within things. And I feel like this is a beautiful mixture because not only do you have the gold shifty shimmer, there's a mixture of pink in there. There's a mixture of that green to blue in there. You also have holographic micro glitter, which just gives it this ultimate glow, sparkly goodness. Honestly, looking at this even closer now, that gold looks more orange to me, but I'm okay with that. It's a fiery glow within this beautiful pinkish, purplyish base. And not that it even has a pink or purple base. It's a clear base. There's just so much going on. Can you believe that? This is a clear base. There's just so much going on that it gives it this beautiful opacity in love. Pictured are 2 coats of End Begin All the Same with a glossy top coat. Next up we have Bloodstream of the Universe. This one's inspired by Willow, and the quote, "Magic is the bloodstream of the universe. Forget all you know or think you know. All that you require is your intuition." This one is a grass green base filled with large particle copper to pink to green shifting shimmer and jade holographic micro glitter. I built this one up in 2 coats, long or short nails. I think honestly 2 is fine, but I know everybody's preference is different, so I'm just going to say 2 to 3. But you can see here that it built up beautifully in just 2 coats. The holographic micro glitter really stands out in this one. This one is beautiful. I love those swampy greenish sort of shades, so if you like those too, you're going to love this one. I love all the shiftiness. You can definitely see that copper. You can see that green, pink. It's just beautiful. All of these polishes have a beautiful glow from within. They have so much sparkle, and for all of the components that are listed in each of these polishes, they apply so smoothly and so well. Pictured are 2 coats of Bloodstream of the Universe with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have It's Only Forever. This one's inspired by Labyrinth. In the quote, "It's only forever, not long at all." It's a deep, dark blackberry base filled with large particle green to gold to blue shifting shimmer and gold holographic micro glitter. This one reminded me of like those antique sort of shades. Looking at the bottle, I thought it was going to apply more, like it was going to look more green on the nail, but it definitely looks more like gold / like antique maroon, but I'm not mad at that. I love the combo of all of the shimmers mixing together to create this shade. You can definitely see the like blackberry base just ever so slightly because there is a lot of shiftiness going on here. I know there's no mention of like a purple or maroon, and maybe this is just that blackberry base peeking through, or maybe it's because of the green and the gold and the blue shifting shimmer combined with that base that gives it this sort of like maroonish, purplish sort of shadow along the nail. This one is stunning. I love the sparkliness. I love the sparkliness of all of these gorgeous polish. And long or short nails, 2 to 3 coats is going to work best for you. I reached opacity in just 2 coats and I thought it was perfect at that. Pictured are 2 coats of It's Only Forever with a glossy top coat. Here we have a Regret in Love, and this one is inspired by The Last Unicorn. The quote, "Of all unicorns, she is the only one who knows what regret is and love." This one is a clear base, so we have another clear base filled with large particle pink to orange to green shifting shimmer, blue holographic micro glitter, and holographic micro flakes. Again, beautiful in 2 coats. Long or short nails, 2 to 3 coats will work best for you. I am in love, or I just like, I love the idea of a clear base and then adding all your components into it and creating something like this. This looks beautiful. This is like a perfect spring polish, even for the summertime, because of all the intense shimmer and glow. It really does like remind me of a unicorn because you have that pretty like soft periwinkle blue base that's created because of, you know, all of the components in here, and then you have your shifty shimmer, so the orange and the pink and the green, all of those together give it this unicorn like effect. Another gorgeous one, Garden Path Lacquers. They've been killing it the past few months, especially with like polish pickup, and you know, their collabs and all of that, and this collection is just as amazing. Pictured are 2 coats of And the last polish in this collection is Always Dark. This was inspired by the Never-Ending Story. In the quote, "In the beginning, it is always dark." This is an azure blue base scattered with bright indigo to purple shifting aurora shimmer and gold holographic micro glitter. My blue polish lovers are going to love this one because it is bright and beautiful and glowy. I love the addition of the gold holographic micro glitter. It gives it this nice twinkle, and then also adding that rainbow color in there as well to brighten up the polish even more. I think long or short nails, 2 to 3 coats is going to work best for you. I feel like this one, out of all of the polishes that you just saw, is the less shiftiest of them all. But nonetheless, still very beautiful. The holographic micro glitter definitely stands out a lot in this polish. You have a lot of shade and darkness along the perimeters of the nail, in the middle of the nail, because you're seeing that like indigo to purple shift is there. Okay, I have 2 standouts for me. The entire collection was gorgeous. I love the glow, the glitter, the sparkle, all of that. But 2 of them, if I had to choose, the first one's going to be Solace of the Shadows. I already mentioned this during the swatch session, but I'm in love with the shiftiness that this one has. There's my cat right there, probably trying to leave, but you can't, sorry. But I love this. I love red polish, and the addition of this beautiful like blue-green shifty shimmer just makes it even better. And then It's Only Forever. I'm in love with this one. I love how it looks on the nails. It gives off this nice like antique vibe. It's just super pretty. All right, that is all that I have for today. Let me know if you picked up any of these polishes or you plan on picking them up. Thank you again, and I'll see you in my next one.